Today's episode, I'm going to show you my 5 favorite reverb pedals / my 5 favorite reverb sounds. It's going to be really good. It's the best thing you've seen all year. Today is all about my 5 favorite reverbs, but to be honest, I'm going to end up showing you a lot more reverbs. We're going to play 5 because I can't help but talk about stuff, and that's okay. You understand me by now. So to lay some ground rules, they have to be pedals. That's the rule for today. I do love a lot of things that aren't pedals, but only reverb pedals, and they can't be reverb / delay. That's important for this episode. So I do have favorites like the Dispatch Master. I love, Nick loves this as well, the Keeley Caverns, but they have the delay setting, so it's not fair. And I'm a huge RV3 fan. I've had this on boards for years, but I love the delay reverb setting. So none of that foolishness, just straight reverb pedals. And I'm gonna use a Morning Glory up on the amp for some overdrive. With that said, let's get right into this. My favorite reverb type ever is definitely spring reverb because I typically just leave it on all the time. I love how subtle it is. I love how it's not noticeable. It's more of a feeling than an effect in most cases. So, you know, I would go for one of these classic reverb tanks, which I do. As a matter of fact, when you're watching the show and if you hear reverb and don't see a pedal, we have completely rigged a Benson Tallbird reverb head, which is absolutely amazing. A beautiful reverb unit. It's strapped to the side of the flight case. It's embarrassing, but yeah, can't do that. So I normally go with the True Spring by Source Audio. This is the best DSP spring reverb pedal ever made. That's my opinion, and a very strong opinion. I've played them all. I love it, but we have this thing here, which is amazing. It's the Anasounds Element, and it's not easy to deal with, and it is fully analog because I'm about to show you how it works. I'm gonna demo this because it's more fun. It actually hooks into real tanks. So you take a cable, you plug in one piece here into this, and then you have the phono jacks here. So this pedal has 3 different tanks you can buy. I'm gonna go with the big boy. You know, this isn't the most convenient setup for most people, but it sounds incredible. And this switch is cool. It ends up overdriving the reverb signal in a really nice, natural way. So yeah, this is my spring reverb choice. It's absolutely killer. Next up is, I love a good hall sound, and I love this pedal. The Holy Grail, there's the big box and the Nano. This is what's currently available. This is a reverb that gets frowned upon. People think it's not cool, but you know what? I don't care. Cool's not cool. Good is cool, and this pedal is really good. I've used this on boards for years. I've hidden it underneath boards, left it on all the time. I've thrown it in the back of amps, always on, and I love the hall setting because it's dark, gloomy, it sits in a mix really well, it doesn't overwhelm the guitar. So, the Holy Grail, it's one of my favorites. Let's demo it.
What about the flurb setting?
The flurb? It's the worst setting I've ever heard. If we did 5 worst reverb sounds, it would be the flurb. But we're not going to demo that. We speak not of flurb. my favorite verbs. This has been a pedal that I use as a catch-all at the end of my board now for 5 years, maybe longer. It is the Eventide H9. I have the barn foot switch thing here, which basically plugs in. It's a really cool backplate. It lets you go through your presets. Yeah, check that out. But the pedal, I have a program setting. So you use your phone and you Bluetooth into it and you create presets. I have a preset called Black Hole. I have it backed up. I'm scared I'll lose it. I love it. I made it, 4 to 5 years ago. And it is a massive, never-ending, perfectly mixed, crazy ambient reverb. And I love it. I don't like to brag, but I have a few H9s. I have 3 in the room. This one's special. I'm going to show you. I have the box.
He has the box.
It comes with a napkin inside. And here's why it comes with a napkin. It's in a velvet pouch also. It's gold plated. This is real gold. I have a gold plated H9. Sometimes I open it up, wipe it down, I look at it. It's got a few fingerprints on it. That's not good. You got to be gentle with these things. You know, they don't come around once in a lifetime, maybe. Twice in a lifetime, never. I wanted to play this. My presets aren't in it because I've never turned it on. I don't want to turn it on. There's going to be a moment in my life where I say, it's time to turn that one on. But I'm not there yet. I just want to look at it. You should probably look at it. We're going to use this one because it's beaten up and it's been abused and used. But let me put it back. Got to be careful with this stuff. Got to be real careful. I got a fingerprint on it. It's going to haunt me. Put it back in here. Tuck it away. Night, night, little buddy. I'll see you later.
Weird.
It's a shut up, Nick. Night, night.
I feel uncomfortable.
It's okay. I'll always love you. I'll never let anybody...
All right, let's go to the jams.
Number 4 is a Strymon pedal. It's a really good one. It's not the Big Sky. The Big Sky is big, and I know I just showed an Eventide H9 which requires your phone to set presets, and that's utterly complicated. But somehow I was okay with that, but pedals like this still freak me out. I don't know. It's not a big deal. My favorite Strymon reverb, which is one of my 5 favorite reverbs ever, is the Blue Sky. And here's why I like this. It's really simple. It has 3 types, and then you can put 3 modes. So plate, room, or spring, and then you could add modulation, shimmer, or keep it normal to either one. The sound that I love is putting it on plate and then adding modulation and then setting the controls where it's almost infinite. So I call it in my head infinite plate. It's kind of like when you go to Golden Corral to the buffet. They're like, hey, get as many plates as you want. It's infinite. It's an infinite plate. That's a horrible joke. My last of these 5 favorite reverbs is from the brain of Maris, but it's pre-Maris. I love the Mercury 7. It's awesome. Check it out. But back before Maris was even a twinkle in an eye, Angela worked for Line 6 and the Verbzillas, early 2000s. These pedals are totally underrated. I'm going to do an entire biography on them. They deserve it. But for now, I'm going to tell you about the sound. If you go to the ducking setting, so ducking means that when I play, the reverb will mix itself down and not be as heard, so my notes, everything's articulate and clear. When I stop picking, when the guitar stops sending input into the pedal, the reverb starts swelling and the mix gets bigger and the decays get bigger. So you can do some really cool stuff. So yeah, the ducking setting on the Verbzilla, it's awesome, it's fantastic. You need to hear it. Now that you've heard these 5, I can't sleep unless I tell you about a few more just honorable mentions. I love the pedals I just showed you. They're amazing and I've used them. They're incredible, but these honorable mentions, they deserve an honorable mention. First up is the Meteore. Is it Meteore or Meteor? I always called it Meteor, but that's like totally not right. I don't know.
It's got umlaut.
I think it's Meteor. Anybody? Is it? Is this Meteor?
Ooh, no idea.
Meteor? Meteor?
However you want to say it.
The mystery of the name doesn't matter. It's really cool. It is Caroline's lo-fi reverb, and you can hold down a foot switch and it kind of runs away. Really, really cool. I want to mention this Cooper Effects Arcades. It has these cards that you put in. There's some killer reverb sounds. Go check out demos of this. And last on the honorable mentions is, I really love the RV5000. Boss is a reverb champion of sorts. I mean, they did stuff before anyone. And I absolutely love the fast decay setting, the early reflection, and the non-linear. They're just kind of strange reverbs that are in these. This is really powerful. I would put it up there with this pedal any day. A lot of these sounds I like more than this. I hope that in the 200 series we see an RV200, because that would probably end up on a board of mine. Yeah, that's it. Honorable mentions. That's the pedals. Let's go to record time. Today's record time is brought to you by 2004's Mono, Walking Cloud and Deep Red Sky, Flag Fluttered and the Sun Shined. This is a really great thinking record. It's instrumental, spacey, dreamy, contemplative. It's a word we like around here recently. We just learned that word as a group. Anyway, this record fits that. Check it out. If you don't know about Mono, they have a lot of work. So go check out a bunch of the records. In the comments below, let me know what you think about this. If you're a fan of Mono, let me know what your favorite record is and how you first heard them. That would be fun. But yeah, I like every song on here. I'm not gonna pick and choose. So check this out and yeah, let's move on. Thanks so much for watching this episode. In the comments below, let me know your favorite reverb pedal / reverb sound. Tell me all about it, how you first met it, what it was like when you hung out for the first time, how the relationship's grown, where you at now, you know, how have you kept the flame alive? I want to know all of that. Also, hit like if you like this episode, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to get notifications of every single future episode ever until the world ends or we're no longer here. I don't know what'll come first. There's a Patreon in the link below if you want to support the channel and all the work we do archiving history and some of that stuff. Just click that link, and then jhsshow.com. You can buy shirts and things like this Just Try Stuff shirt, because as a guitar player, you just need to try stuff. And this is trying to encourage you. You don't need shirts, but you might want it. Go check it out. That's it. Bye. Have a good day.